What if you were a parasitoid wasp? Right from the start, your mom shoves you into a caterpillar. So your life begins inside a pile of tiny white eggs, which is basically the worst studio apartment in history. No windows, no door. And the walls move because the walls are alive. Yep, you're inside the belly of a soft, squishy caterpillar, and he has absolutely no idea. You're all in there. After a few days of developing in your egg, you finally hatch. And the first thing you feel is hunger. Not the somebody get me a cookie kind. The I could devour the universe kind. The eat right now or die kind. So, naturally, you and your siblings immediately get to work, chewing through the caterpillar's insides, like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. But even monsters need manners. You can't eat the brain, the heart, or the vital organs. That would be rude. Also stupid, because if the caterpillar dies, you die too. So you and your siblings practice sustainable dining, strategic snacking, organic, cage-free, farm-to-table horror. A few days later, you're no longer a helpless, blind little meat blob. Now you're a proper larva, and it's time to leave the caterpillar's body. You release chemicals that paralyze your host. Then you burst out of him, like nightmare confetti. Fresh air rushes around you. It's clean. It's strange. It smells like a whole world of possibilities and danger. So you spin yourself a silky little blanket and wrap up in it, like it's a luxury sleeping bag. Inside, you sleep peacefully, while your body secretly transforms. Meanwhile, that caterpillar, yes, the one you hollowed out like a biological Capri Sun, is still alive. And now, he's protecting you. That's right, he has become your personal bodyguard. Standing watch. No complaints, no paycheck, no union. Just pure, tragic commitment. Sounds weird? It gets better. When your mom lovingly stabbed that caterpillar and stuffed her eggs inside him, she also left a thoughtful little bonus gift, a mind-altering virus. You have the virus too. But for you, it's friendly. For the caterpillar, not so much. First, it shuts down his development, so he can't grow into a butterfly. That way, you and your siblings get to keep feasting in peace. Then it flips the caterpillar straight into parent mode. Now he thinks you are his children, and he must protect you. Instead of spinning a cozy cocoon for himself, like nature intended, he now spins extra protection for you and your siblings. That's right, you get a silk fortress, a deluxe bug bunker. And somehow it gets even darker. While you're inside, busy transforming into a fabulous adult wasp, your exhausted caterpillar guard keeps watch like an underpaid mall security guard. No breaks, no benefits, no future. He waves his body at predators, fights off threats, and protects you, like his life depends on it. Which, ironically, it does. Eventually, he starves to death. Mission accomplished. His body collapses, an empty shell that worked itself to death for children that were never his. And then comes your big moment. Your body hardens. It grows. You develop all the classic wasp features, wings, and that terrifying little egg-laying needle. You are now a fully operational parasitoid wasp. You emerge into the sunlight and stretch your shiny new limbs. And then, suddenly, pure survival panic punches you in the face. Because you are now sitting at the absolute bottom of the food chain. Birds want to eat you. Spiders want to eat you. Bigger wasps want to eat you. Basically, everything with eyes has decided you look snack-sized. So you do the only thing you can do. Fly. Wildly. Desperately. Like a caffeinated disaster. You just pray. Nobody grabs you out of the air. Eventually, you're exhausted. And what you need most right now is food. Then, suddenly, you smell flowers. You spot a blossom ahead, dripping with golden nectar. Jackpot. You rush over and dive face first into the floral buffet. And wow, that nectar is insanely good. You lap it up, recharging as fast as possible, because with your luck, something horrifying is probably 5 seconds away. You're still getting used to this new body, when suddenly, a clumsy bumblebee barges in and rudely interrupts your meal. Apparently, he thinks this flower is his turf. You do not care. But he absolutely does. He starts aggressively buzzing at you and body slams you. You dodge just in time and buzz back in outrage. You're ready to throw hands, but let's be honest, he's basically a fluffy tank. So instead, you decide to leave. And honestly, that's not embarrassing. Survival is the win condition. Now it's time for serious business. You need a mate, so you release pheromones, like you're starring in a luxury perfume commercial for deeply unstable insects, and somehow it works. A suitor appears, buzzing toward you, with all the confidence of a guy who absolutely rehearsed this. He's smaller than you, because in Parasitoid Wasp world, the ladies are built like CEOs, and the men are basically interns. You two begin a romantic little aerial courtship, dancing through the air, in your species' weird signature style. It's elegant, it's magical, it's going great, until another male shows up. Like a drunk idiot crashing a wedding, he slams straight into the scene, and suddenly it's an airborne brawl. Wings smack, legs flail, dignity evaporates. But your admirer is persistent. He drives off the intruder and comes buzzing proudly back to you. You are impressed. Congratulations. You are now on the path to motherhood, and your next mission is to find the perfect caterpillar and turn it into a living nursery. Easy, right? Absolutely not. Predators are everywhere. A spider lurks on a branch, staring at you like your lunch with wings. But you're not stupid. You gracefully dodge around the branch, silently judging whatever moron actually falls for that trap. You are an unstoppable insect queen. You are untouchable. And then suddenly, why did the sky just go dark? Uh-oh, a bird has locked onto you. It dives without hesitation, beak wide open. You throw your entire soul into aerial ballet mode. Left, right, up, down. You juke, weave, swerve, spiral, basically making that bird fly. 81 circles of pure frustration until it gets dizzy. Then bam, one slick move, and you dive into a bush. Like a tiny screaming missile, the bird loses you, flaps off angrily, probably cursing in bird language. You let out a breath and wipe the sweat off your forehead. Well, metaphorical sweat. After a short break, you continue your mission. You emerge from the bushes and scan the area with your 2,000 sensory channels, basically running a full biological surveillance system. Within seconds, you build a mental database of every living thing nearby. And there, you spot it. A totally unsuspecting caterpillar, just chewing leaves, living its dumb little life. You slowly descend, but just as you're about to inject your precious eggs, the caterpillar notices. And then it spits a blob of sticky, toxic goo right onto your chest. Direct hit. You're knocked flat. You struggle back up, cleaning yourself off, and realize this one is way too defensive. No nursery here. You have to let him go. So you keep searching for a suitable daycare victim. Then you find a second caterpillar. This one is sleeping, much less aggressive, much more cooperative. Love that for you. You poke it cautiously. No reaction. Perfect. You land elegantly on its back, stab it with your ovipositor, and inject a fresh batch of eggs, along with that same virus, just like your mother did before you. And just like that, the cycle begins again. Your mission is complete. You soak in the glory. You are a great mother, a warrior, a queen of the skies. But just as you're enjoying your own greatness, you feel something terrible. A shadow falls over you. You look up,